a recap?
Beach episode.
Yeah.
Alright, well, that's a recap.
Wow, what a recap. Wow!
Yeah.
To
Uh,
sum it up
everything you
so
need to be.
eloquently brings a tear to my eye.
you have eyes?
No.
Damn! What a reveal! So,
How many times did I tell you guys I'm blind?
last we left off, Shella fished, Samson drowned, Nim cleaned, and there was an old dude.
Yella got a 300-pound fish.
She's got a lot more than just that.
Well, yeah, but that's the one she walked to Granny's house with. And Samson became laundry.
Yay.
Yeah, how could we not forget Samson getting the first bath of his life?
What?
Man.
I like the first rinse cycle.
Yeah.
Dirty, dirty.
Dirty boy. So yeah, I think where we left off was Samson having been set out to dry.
He smells like roses.
That is true. He smells like roses. You smell like roses. Add that to your status effects block. Smells like roses.
Does it give me an advantage on charisma?
No. Condition. Smells like roses.
No.
Temporary feet. Smells like roses.
What do you mean? My feet are permanent.
You hope so.
Here you.
Just imagine Nim pulling out a big knife. So you say?
That
Samson
can change
shoots
at
him.
any time.
Samson can't shoot Nim.
You're right. He has to do something else first.
Nim cleans the bullet out of the air as it approaches her.
That's not how that works.
It is
Just pulls
now.
out a eraser, like the one that says big eraser. Just
Nim's
cleans
a wild magic sorceress. She can do absolutely anything.
Yeah.
it. Exactly.
Not on purpose.
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
So yeah, what's Nim doing?
Yes.
Still talking to Gala, probably.
Yeah, weren't we still waiting for
Dinner
remember
to
the
happen.
very last thing that happened?
I can't remember the very last second, and it would take too long to go watch what the very last second was.
So the last thing I wrote is Samson gets bathed by Granny. Smells like roses.
Yeah, that was the very last thing.
Well, smells like roses. Tells Granny to stop bullying him. She calls him silly. That's just what grandmas do. And then she pinches his cheek.
Samson.
She also forced him to say thank you. He gave a very sarcastic thank you.
And then he
Yes.
got whacked.
Yes.
Samson, do things. You're good at that.
Samson is going to go to his guns and clean them. 'Cause
Clean
they
all the
fell
dish-
in the water.
Clean all the dish soap out of, or not even dish soap, the soap.
Seawater.
Yeah. His gun's full of soap and soap.
Full of gun.
Yeah, so Samson will take apart his guns and just sort of clean all out everything that shouldn't be in there. Starting with the rifle.
Why are there fish eggs in my holster?
Because you were a dirty boy.
Ew.
Why did you say it like that?
Why did you say it like that?
Anyway,
Because it's true.
has Granny gotten the fish?
Did I can't remember? Did Shella give Granny the fish?
I don't think
I
so.
know
I
she's been
think
holding it the whole time. Have
I'm
you?
pretty sure Zan was fixated on Samson.
Yeah.
Kelly gave her a coat.
Bathe the boy. So, yeah. You got a big fish.
She'll hand it to Nim.
She what?
Nim, you now have a big fish.
Alright, you have a
Did Nim
300
carry
pound
300 pounds?
This fish probably weighs twice as much as Nim.
Oh, yeah. Are you
Nim
joking or for real you
dies.
handed to Nim?
Yeah, I mean,
I think it's hilarious, the idea that she's just like, here, hold this, and this fish crushes him. It's like, what?
Hold on, let me input 300 pounds.
well, no, you can just set it next to you.
With him
It's in
being-
your lap, you can't get up now.
with him- The fish is just like a cat, now that it's sat in Nim's lap. That's it, that's her life now. That's
Yeah,
her
you
campaign.
can't lift this up. Nim is over encumbered.
Does Nim vocalize that she cannot possibly move this fish? Or is she going to sit there silently and just be like, this is fine, I've been asked to do something, I'm gonna not vocalize anything at all.
Nim
I mean,
just says,
shouldn't-
this is a really heavy fish.
I'm not sure why the Fisher requested I take it.
What?
Nim shrugs. Fishermen are weird.
True.
Oh, now I know what you said. I genuinely had no idea what words came out of your mouth. Yeah, pretty much. So Zan starts walking back up onto the porch now that she has cleaned the dirty boy, cleansed him of his sins.
It'll take a lot more to do that than than a bath.
I guess Yellow will offer her the fish. Just gesture to it where it sits.
Zan kind of just looks at it, shuffles her glasses around a little bit, like, okay, here we go. And she just walks over, grabs it by the tail, and starts trying to heave it into the house.
Do you need assistance?
I got it.
Very well. So Nim,
Yeah?
She just falls flat onto the porch. So
Man, if
go
only
on.
some strapping young man could get this fish.
You guys gonna have a conversation? You're like, so in.
no, it was just her returning attention to probably whatever Nim was saying beforehand.
Fair enough.
Oh, fishermen are weird. Like, I've never heard a normal story from a fisherman. It's always like these tall tales or over-exaggerated fish stories about how this single fish capsized their entire boat, when in actuality they only ever hit a rock, or they did something stupid like pissed off a mermaid.
I'm coming.
Cottage! Fishing cottage! No!
He's already in the cottage.
Fish in cottage!
Samson will go
Hey,
over
don't call
and
Samson a
pick up the
fish.
fish.
Alright, let me delete this from my inventory.
So Samson picks up the fish and pulls it into the house, carries it, or whatever strapping strong people do.
He probably just, like, lifts it and holds it in his arms.
Yup.
Like a young maiden.
Kiala wonders why Granny Zan lied.
About what?
Well, she said, I got this, and then proceeded to ask someone else for help.
Well, she gave it a concerted effort.
I mean, she
Not
could have
good
asked the one who had already offered help.
True. But she chose not to.
To ask Mr. Rose over here.
Fish and roses. The sense of the world.
Guns and Roses.
Nice.
Oh, I think I know what part 1 is now.
Right, so I bring the fish over to the kitchen, the little kitchenette.
And Zan will follow behind you and start making up din din. Of course,
Right, after
Samson will be stuck as her kitchen maid.
Samson's okay with this.
Fair enough. Nim, you want to continue on that conversation you were having with Yala?
Have you heard any Fisher stories before, Kiala?
Not the types that you were describing.
What were your Fishers like? The ones you've talked to?
Rather dull. After all, fishing in the ice is a lot of sitting around and waiting.
I thought that was fishing in general.
Well, even more so, I would guess. I don't know, the only places I've ever been fishing are there and here. And here seemed to have some magical assistance.
Oh, really? Did that make the process quicker?
Well, the fisher we encountered said he had some ability to make the fish come closer to land.
That's cheating.
I don't think so.
Well, if you don't think so.
It's not different than baiting the water another way.
What kind of bait did you use when you fish?
You're here or up in the mountains?
Up in the mountains.
Really anything we could get. Sometimes just a feather stirring the water was enough to get attention.
The feathers of my enemies help to catch my fish.
What was that?
The feathers of my enemies are my feathers.
My fur is my feathers, and your feathers are my feathers.
Word.
Hold on one sec. I gotta see if Nim's ever actually gone fishing.
Yeah, I was about to have y'all ask that. Have you been fishing?
Yes, Nim has been fishing.
The crit failure of fishing.
So Nim goes, last time I went fishing, I used this like really cool glow-in-the-dark bait so we could catch some specific fish.
There are fish that care that something glows in the dark?
I don't remember the specifics, but something about the glow-in-the-dark bait attracted them better, and it also made other fish uninterested.
What caused it to glow?
Magic? It also made retrieving them a lot easier. Not that I ever did it.
What does
master
that matter?
butcher never
On
butchered.
the plate underneath? I'm pretty sure it does.
Yeah. Anyway, Nim was saying.
I don't fish much though.
What do you mostly eat?
I
Surely
eat a
not
lot of fruits
just
and
those
seeds.
sugary things.
I have meat occasionally. Actually, there's a chance Nim eats more meat than Yala.
I doubt that.
Indy's not meat.
Nim has like, well, at home, Nim has like a steak a day.
And I'm
It depends on if we're talking about percentage of diet or amount per day, like in mass. Because I feel like Nim probably generally ate more foods, but
Yalla.
percentage of diet Hyala would have been mostly sustained by meat.
Ah, gotcha.
Because there's not a ton of plants.
in the
Up in the
frozen wasteland.
frozen mountains.
Yeah.
And I can't really imagine Kiala like scraping through the snow to go lick some like winter mosses.
Well, she knows good berries, so.
Scrape some lichen from off a rock. Hey, this is what a salad is, right?
Eats a rock. Ah, crunchy.
Just like Grandma used to forage.
So, Nim will go, I think I know back home a steak restaurant that you really like.
Oh?
Yeah, they make wonderful steaks, and they can season it to your liking, too.
It's called blue crayfish.
It's made by some guy named Ramsey Gordon.
Do you know this individual?
Well, not like personally, but he always served my family every time we went.
I see.
He speaks very quietly, though.
A personal chef.
Oh yeah,
He's
he comes
very
to my house all the
impersonal.
time. My father really likes his steaks.
I see.
He would.
Oh, definitely. If I could afford it, man.
Hey, steak right now.
Can I have some?
No,
Me too?
no. Birds don't get steak.
Birds of prey do? Don't worry, Jay. We'll get steaks 5 times better than what Eddie's ever had.
I am now Jay, and not Jade. That's
I
my bird name.
yeah, Blue Jay.
Yeah. Jay. I knew a Jay.
My
Actually,
words,
too.
my words don't
I also
work.
knew a Jay. He was like a forest man.
Oh, the ones I knew were not forest men.
I mean, he never was either. He just looked like one.
Oh, no, mine, one was Thai, and one was Vietnamese, and they both looked like scientists, and were scientists.
Man, it's a good
That
thing they look
explains why
and
they
are
look like them.
scientists.
Yeah, the lab coats do help.
Imagine if they look like anything else.
Samson, roll performance.
Okay. This window. This.
Has
Probably
Nim sold Kiala on these steaks?
I mean, if you offer Yala food, she'll take food.
That's good enough for Nim. Did you roll it, Rebel?
No.
Okay.
There it is.
From inside the cottage, you can hear pots and pans clattering, and what you can only assume is Granny Zan loosely scolding Samson for Lord knows what.
Do you think we should go in there?
And do what?
Put a stop to whatever is causing that, and she pauses and waits for the next Zan-based scream.
Ah! Ah!
But what will we do about it?
I don't know. Hold their mouths shut.
I don't know, but I feel like Samson's the type that will bite your hand.
I believe Granny Zan would be as well.
Oh man, they really are just like family.
I think they'll be fine.
Cue another scream.
Ah!
There's the Samson scream.
And what did you do all day?
And what?
What did you do all day?
I'm sorry, that last word's not coming through.
Day.
Oh. So, Nim was like, well, I learned how to sweep and mop and wash dishes.
I see.
And clean windows.
Did that go well?
Yeah, I only set the floor on fire a few times.
That's good.
Did you have fun fishing?
I suppose.
I noticed that your cloak was wet. What happened?
You know.
Stuff.
Had to dive in for the catches. It's not a lie, it's just not why your cloak is wet.
Nim wouldn't know. Nim asked, did you fist fight any fishes?
Fish fight?
Well, fist no, but we had spears.
I've never gone spear fishing before, but I have swam with the fishes.
Oh. What mafia person did you piss off?
Not swim with concrete shoes.
I'm surprised Kiala isn't regaling him in the tale of Samson being dragged.
Oh, speaking of Samson, Nimlas, is that why Samson came on money? He also went spearfishing?
Possibly.
Did he ditch you?
What?
Did he ditch you, like, leave you alone?
I suppose you could say that?
What do you mean?
I don't know. It just seems like a strong word.
Why? Why? Why?
What word would you use?
Left?
That works.
Suppose you wanted to clean off?
Well, he didn't do a very good job.
Kiel just kind of shrugs at that. Well, he's clean now.
Definitely clean. It smells like roses.
Oh, is that what that smell is?
Mhm.
It was unfamiliar.
Hopefully it's not too strong a smell. Like, the kind that stays with you for days after you, like, don't use that product again.
I can't imagine the products here are that strong.
Maybe.
Seems like it would attract the attention of dangerous creatures.
Then a high dress falls from the sky.
Now fight
That's
the
a good
shark!
point.
Oh, don't mind me. Go on, keep going. You're fine.
No, just like super concerned. It's fine.
No, don't worry about it.
And then a hydra falls from the sky.
Don't worry about it.
Now I'm more worried.
Anyway, you guys were saying?
What kind of flowers are in your homeland, Yella?
Not many, and we consider most of them weeds.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really the only type of plants that grow there are the type that will grow anywhere, whether you want it to or not.
Oh, that's too bad. I don't know anything about growing flowers, so...
Surely you had some kind of a garden.
Well, yeah, but that was taken care of by the gardener.
Internally, she's just like, I probably should have seen that coming.
We had a really nice rose garden.
It smelled of Merrymaker.
Repeat that one more time, please.
She said it smells of Merrymaker. Because that's her only basis for what roses smell like now.
Yeah, but imagine it like a lot stronger, because the rose garden was like part garden, part rose hedge made.
Rose, what now?
You ever seen a labyrinth?
She shakes her head.
Give me like 30 seconds to find a quick Google image.
And just pulls up Google images. just draw a maze in the mud.
Why would I do that when I can just minor illusion one? You know, Nim's go-to option.
Or, you know, you can just turn into an artist.
Nah,
You know, that thing you did once 3 months ago.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, yeah, so Nim, you cast minor illusion. It shows you what what the back of her, the west wing of her mansion looks like. And so she's like,
in to look at it. It seems like a very inconvenient pathway.
not really. In the middle, there's this really nice, like, oh, I forgot the word for it. Fuck. Relaxation spot. It's really nice.
Why not make a path directly there then?
Well, I mean, it's not a very hard maze. But I guess if you've never seen it before, it would be difficult the first time. But I've been going to this since I was a child, so it's not that hard.
I see.
Yeah,
Yep.
we did it!
We just listened into the room for a moment. Sounds like the yelling has become less angry.
Yeah? Do you think they're done?
Michelle's gonna smell the air to see if she can tell if they're done.
Roll me perception. Roll me the nose.
The nose.
Sorry, my nose
The
is
nose
clogged
knows
from
it.
the seawater.
You're still at disadvantage, aren't you?
Well, it doesn't matter, but yes.
Oh.
Can I also roll perception?
I rolled me a beautiful map.
You can indeed roll perception. You smell food. Shallow's nose isn't working today. Perhaps
Must
because
be the
she's
seawater.
tired.
It's some combination of the seawater and the roses.
All you smell is the smell of the sea and the smell of rose. That's it. That's your whole mind vision.
The whole world.
Yeah, that's your-
Flowers. Ah.
Flowers, oceans, and hats. That's all you can smell.
Hats?
Yeah, Samson wears a hat.
Okay.
Go with it.
Why was I smelling Simpson's hat?
I don't know how
Smells
you...
like roses.
I wasn't expecting you to crit fail on a nose check.
Okay, fair enough.
Nim goes, I smell food.
I don't.
Oh no, did swimming in the seawater make you lose your sense of smell? Or does Samson smell too much like roses?
A little bit of each of those, but also something else. It smells like weirdly purposed tassels.
What did you say?
Weirdly purposed tassels.
Oh. I can't believe you can smell other people's purpose.
It's part of
No,
her.
just-
It's part of her growing perception skill.
My crit fail has given me the ability to smell purpose.
She can smell the usefulness of hats. It allows her to select more discerningly for her head attire. This
Maybe
hat,
Cooper was onto something.
this hat. Maybe it's just genetic.
Yeah.
Hat for one.
Yeah. Cats and hats are a very good combination.
Cat in the hat. Oh, now we're demonetized.
No,
Oh no.
we're always demonetized.
Fair.
This channel is not intended for children. We
Even if
say
it
a
was,
lot of
I'd probably
naughty
still-
words.
Even if it was,
Like
I'd probably
wing
still
wang
be able to make money
And
off of it.
fuck!
I can never seem to be able to make money out of anything. My
Well,
issues
yeah,
aside.
you need people to actually watch it.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
That would be the problem I was alluding to. Anyway,
Yep.
food is ready. Yala found out she knows what the scent of tassels are.
Alright, well, I guess we'll go in and get food.
Okay. Then we'll follow Hyala.
And then we should probably go first, because Yella can't actually smell the food, Nim can.
Oh, yeah, then we'll
Are you
Head
gonna
in.
get lost on a 2-foot porch?
Well, no, it's just that Yella's like, what? No, the food's clearly not done. And Nim's like, yes it is, come on.
Nim will say, let's go, and then head in.
Cool. Yella follows the smell of hat.
And as soon as Nim opens the door, you hear his "Boy, stop sticking your finger in the food! Get out!"
I made it, I earned some.
And no fingers in the food!
Stab
Ow.
with a fork.
Just wrapping him on the back of the hand with a wooden spoon.
You know what I never got? Every time that's like shown, it's like you smack their hand with the wooden spoon that you're cooking the food in.
Yeah. Don't you know, beating people also has a 5-second rule.
No, I didn't.
Beating people with food sterilizes the food.
take your word for it.
Yeah.
They taught us that in school.
So yeah, you see Granny Zan whacking Samson's hand as he's constantly trying to finger the food he made.
Phrasing.
Ew.
Yeah, the wording aside. Did you guys have fun cooking together?
Jade, are you okay?
No,
What
What?
happened?
I'm great.
What happened?
Hold up. I will send.
Well, I already know you're great, but like, I need something. I need more than like that.
Nope, that's all you get. Sorry.
Somebody did the thing. Oh my gosh, it's a huge document. Boop.
That's good.
Look at Praxis though.
Right? Look at him!
Oh,
Someone-
this is why I don't know who the hell I'm looking at.
Sarah's so small.
Is that supposed to be Savannah?
Yeah.
I could tell.
Look,
Also, Leafy is giant. Oh my god.
I don't know who any of these people are.
Praxis is the pretty boy,
Yes, but he's also much shorter than I thought he'd be.
and
No,
Siri's
don't
the
worry.
smallest.
This
Savannah's the
apparently
tiny
is nothing to scale.
Yeah.
Considering Savannah is not like a hulking mass.
one. Wait,
Well, she's standing far in the distance. That's what I'm going with.
Yeah, she's standing downhill and far in the distance.
Where the hell is Praxis's other arm?
Oh.
you know what? Let's not. Also, I'm surprised.
Oh,
this
where
is
is that right arm going? Hold up a second.
Apparently a few miles down the road.
No, no.
Oh, that. You know, I was trying to figure it out, and then I saw the reach around, and I'm like, oh, no.
Yeah, this is
Look,
It-
I'm just happy
it's
someone
drawn
finally
well.
drew Praxis.
It is
not
drawn
planned well.
But, like, that girl on the right's being used like a Muppet, and I don't know how I feel about
Holy
that.
shit, Praxis's teeth!
I can't see
Those
far
are-
enough. This went
Those are
from
some
being,
fucking
oh my god.
Dracula chompers.
This went, oh, I can't believe it. We have it on recording. This went from being, oh my god, this is really good, to being, oh my god, that's a little, oh my god, that, oh my god.
It's
Nope,
amazing. You
Where
all
is
guys
the-
can shut up.
Yeah.
No, it's drawn well.
It is drawn very well. But
It's
the longer I
planned
look at it,
strangely.
where's the rest of her forearm? It just,
I mean, like, I assume this is very, very early work in progress.
is it? I thought this was supposed to be like the finished sketch.
It's what they posted, so yeah.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
look,
yeah.
what's important is that one, our party was drawn, and two, someone drew Praxis.
Yes.
Does Praxis have a beauty mark?
A what?
No, one of those little moles on his face.
Oh, he doesn't. I thought that was just something on my screen.
No.
It is about screen dirt size.
Right?
I mean,
Yeah, I
not
was also
from
rubbing
how
my
close
screen
I'm
to get it
zooming
off.
in.
Point being, Praxis. And Sari and Leafy and Savannah.
I know this isn't fitting considering it's my campaign, but I'm imagining everyone underneath is just wearing, like, sneakers.
Yeah, why not?
Also, I literally posted an attack for them, like, yesterday. Last night. So, really happy. But this also wasn't a revenge, but it's fine.
Oh.
Meaning they were
Darn.
intending to anyway. And I just
Where-
don't know from whose angle.
Where were we? Oh yeah, Zan's slapping the shit out of Samson because he's trying to stick his fingers in the food.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
From a third source?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
damn,
it
I wonder how
Zanzibar
that could work.
cackling?
Yeah. Because
I thought
earlier
you already made fish stew.
Well, he was. That's what the Zanzibar laugh was for. He joined in when they were screaming.
Still asked her question.
Wait, she asked a question?
Yeah. Nim said I thought you already made fish stew.
Oh yeah, I ate. Doesn't mean I'm not hungry. Am I not allowed to eat?
Well,
Man, I wish Nim were sassy. She'd say no, GTFO. But she's not!
Yep, she's not. Sounded like Samson was gonna say something.
no, that was it.
Just the
whale.
whale.
Yeah.
And Zen points at the cupboard for Samson to go get some bowls for the stew. I'm assuming Samson gets them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Begrudgingly. Does Chala and Nim go to sit down for their meal?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Fair enough.
Good time.
So you'll sit down, Zanzibar's chillaxing, waiting to be served, as always. And Samson's the waiter for tonight. And you can free act serving the food. Or just serve the food.
I'll just serve the food.
Okay. Anybody gonna strike up a conversation, or y'all just gonna sit there in utter silence?
I mean, we'll just chit chat about like the mundanities.
Well, go ahead.
Samson, why were you muddy?
Because I went to go lay in the mud.
Dirty
Why?
boy! Go on.
Why?
Well, I wanted to lay down somewhere, and I really didn't want to be near the beach. Then this old codger showed up, got to talking.
What'd you talk about?
Stuff.
And things.
Yeah, stuff and things. Even stuffed things.
Stuff things.
The shady tone aside, was it a productive conversation?
I think so.
What'd you do after?
Find Yala, bring her back.
Zen, give me bread. And put butter on it too. Get it yourself. No. Hop two, hot sing.
What's a hot stick?
One, hop sing. Two, Zanzibar just looks at you and is like, turn a phrase.
What's a tuna phrase? No, okay, so I absolutely heard what you said, but also...
But Nim did not.
Yeah. Nim's got the hearing issues, not me.
Yeah, it's always Nim. Even if we're not doing D&D, if I don't hear something, it's because I'm role-playing as Nim.
Nah, that's too much commitment.
I mean, for once, she's got a point.
She does, but I hate that she does.
Yeah.
No, don't hate Shay.
I don't hate Shay. I just hate that she's right. In fact, I cherish Shay. Zanzibar will get his bread, and I assume Nim is going to go back to firing questions at Samson.
Was that before or after Yellow's coat got wet from spearfishing?
From spearfishing.
Y'all just stares at him.
You've got dirt on
Shut
him,
up.
too.
Yes, and she's very specifically been trying not to say anything about anything.
Oh, it was after. I mean, she's been out fishing all day.
How many fish did you catch, Yellow? I forgot to ask.
I didn't count. You'd have to ask the fisher.
What's the most fish you've ever caught in a day?
One.
Are you counting all of them or all the ones that get kept?
Whichever number you remember.
9 and 5 respectively.
That's about the same number I've caught.
Let's see.
In a day. Still in a day.
The fisher here didn't seem interested in tossing back smaller ones, though. It was odd.
Maybe he's...
Maybe he wants them
got
as a
some
snack.
ritual thing.
Maybe he wants them as a snack.
It's better for the population if you let the young ones go. Don't want to kill the entire population of a pond.
Pretty big pond out there, I reckon.
Perhaps.
It's an ocean.
Yes, I was.
Okay, Niam.
Okay, ma'am.
No, Nim's just really confused why you're calling the ocean a big pond.
Oh, it's a turn of phrase.
A turnip phrase.
A turnip phrase.
Turn
Yeah.
up!
He doesn't actually
what?
say that.
Tune a car, but you can't tune a fish. But it,
Put 'em-
Samson's him. Bad joke.
Samson
Nim-
needs a pun gun.
So, Nim will turn to Samson. Did you do any spearfishing?
No, I used the little line and the rod.
What did you think?
It was alright. Had fun. Caught this big old fish.
How big was it?
I was about, big. Didn't you see it? I left it here.
Oh, you caught that fish?
Mm-hmm.
Zanzibar did something with it.
Yeah. Good enough for me.
Picking out fish bones from his teeth. I ate it.
That's good.
You know you're supposed to kill fish when you catch them, right?
Yeah, I heard it before.
You ever met a kid so capable but also not?
Have you ever been to a school before?
Cool. I mean,
Yeah.
recently, yeah.
That was more so in Zantax, but still fits.
Oh.
Yeah,
What
because
was the
he's like,
question?
have you ever, Nim asked, have you ever been to a school before? Implying that if you want to meet someone who's capable but still doesn't do a lot, go to a school.
Child, at my age, and with my reputation, what business would I have at a school?
That means no.
What business do you have anywhere?
Everything.
Then why wouldn't you
means
be at a
nothing.
school at some point?
Because why would I go watch people get taught by incapable nincompoops? I
Then
mean,
open up your own school.
who would join it? As he
Hopefully
just
not.
slams his hands down on the table.
Nim
There's kids on
gestures
Zanzibar.
vaguely Zanzibar shaped. The
She-
continent, not the person.
Does she genuinely say people vaguely Zanzibar shaped?
No, she makes, she gestures her hand vaguely Zanzibar shaped. The continent, not the people.
No! Why would I want to go through all the effort of spending every waking moment with them? They may actually want to spend time with me then. Then I'll never get left alone.
Not every waking moment. They gotta go home sometimes.
Ha! You bet! Anytime you want to go, the door's right there. I would love some peace and quiet. Shut up, you! Give me more food.
Oops, sorry, we're out. As she dumps the soup on the floor.
Never do that.
Man, rebellious phase Nim is gonna be a sight to behold.
Well, of course I wouldn't start up a school. Number one, anything I teach anyone could be highly dangerous in the wrong hands. Number two, that takes actually caring. And number three, well, have you met some of the people around here? It's not
Yes.
exactly like I'm pulling from the highest cream of the intellectual crop.
Damn. Okay, so then goes one, that's
You know we
magic
got a
in
point.
general.
What'd you say, Nim?
One, that's magic in general, and then I forgot everything else he said. What was point two? I remember point three.
Highly dangerous.
Gotcha.
Then they'd want to.
Highly dangerous and stupid people on the island.
Stupid people on the island, and then I think the middle one was,
He has to care.
he'd have to care.
Lots of professors don't care. I've met plenty.
But not every single one of them is this level of narcissistic.
You should meet my science professor.
Does Yana actually say that?
Yeah? She's talking to Nim.
You know, as much as I want to discredit that point, she's not wrong. I am me, I am Zanzibar, and, well, I'm allowed to have an ego. Because I can split just about any landmass in two, and not even break a sweat.
Man, when Nim hits this rebellious phase, it's gonna be great, because I can say the snarky things I want to.
Then do
Because I
it.
really want to say, of course you can, Zanzibar. Of course you're allowed to.
Let's get you to bed, Grandpa.
Sure you can, and then Nim just gets fucking smacked across the horizon.
Yeah, Nim, please get stronger than him so we can kill him at some point.
I can't make any promises.
We're relying on you.
Oh no.
The short
Responsibility.
16-year-old.
Zan hands him another bowl of stew. Do you know how much time and effort actually goes in just to train one individual properly?
No.
I mean, like, you don't even gotta be a magic teacher. You could just, teach people some other stuff,
Like history.
Yeah, didn't you give people, like, the schematics to guns, like, a few years ago?
A few years ago.
I don't know. I vaguely remember the story.
Don't live here, not my time frame.
I'm assuming that was from one of the locals. To catch you up to speed, if they're still talking about that, that's actually somewhat impressive. But, no.
They're really proud of it.
Fair enough. I had to do something with the old Sararian schematics. So I figured instead of just hiding them away, rolling them up, and then tossing them where nobody can find them, might as well give them to a bunch of refugees who could use some semblance of a chance of surviving here.
Got any other schematics?
How about you start practicing your pigs?
I did.
Now do it again!
Give me like 30 seconds.
Probably not inside.
It'll be fine. I can send them
She
outside.
knows how to mend things.
You just cleaned.
You know what? That's an absolutely fabulous point. Not at the dinner table.
Jealous?
You, dear.
Kella's gonna smell her food and see if she can smell it now.
Roll perception.
Whoop.
For half a second, you think you can smell salt.
Gosh, I hope I'm not getting sick.
What's the matter? The old sniffer's all jammed up?
She elects to ignore him.
One of these days she'll open up, maybe.
Hug!
Ah.
My art came in this time.
Ooh, show me your art.
I can't. It came in physically.
Whoa.
Oh. Fair enough. What was
Yeah.
it of?
I think I showed you like that Twitter artist who uploads pictures of like these cute little like anime nuns doing hijinks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the art book for that came in the mail today.
Ooh. Fun.
Nice.
Yeah,
Cute
I
little
backed
nuns.
I backed the Kickstarter for it, so it should also be autographed to me or something like that.
Ooh. Fancy schmancy.
Cute little nuns taking care of ducks.
A bunch of baby ducks. Send them to the moon. Send a machine that doesn't work. Send it to the moon.
Mhm.
What a good show.
Yeah.
Oh, is this soup spicy? Like, how does the soup taste?
Like fish.
Fish, a little creamy, good amount of salt.
Salted cream fish soup.
Yeah.
Probably some dill-like spice in there. Herb.
Alright. Cool.
Can't get over how absolutely gross Jade made it sound. You made it sound absolutely awful, but that actually is a really good flavor combination for a seafood stew.
You know, like
Yeah.
a bisque.
But if you
fish stew,
if you just pair salt and cream, it sounds weird.
Yeah.
a chowder.
Yes, at face value, it does sound weird. However, there's another way we can call that. Butter.
Butter. Oh, I always buy
Butter.
unsalted
Point.
butter.
I never do. I almost never do, because half the time if the butter is unsalted, it's sweet cream, and I can't stand sweet cream.
What? Normal butter, but they don't put salt in it.
For whatever reason, it's really hard to find just straight unsalted butter around here. If it's
Oh.
unsalted, then it's just sweet cream. And
Are
sweet
you sure
cream,
that's not just the people buying it?
partly, yes, but like, also, you know, I'm sure Lidl has just regular non-salted butter.
And so does Stop and Shop, and so does ShopRite, and so does like 7-Eleven.